How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. A subscriber asked me if I, as an American, could provide him with some help with American landscapes and stuff. And so, being the helpful fellow that I am, I decided to do just that. We're going to start with deserts. Now here we go, courtesy of Pinterest, is a map of where the major deserts are in the United States. And as you can see, they're all generally in the west/southwestern part of the U.S. And in terms of what that looks like on Google Maps, here's my crudely rendered version of it. So as you can see, mostly the deserts in the United States are limited to parts of Oregon and Idaho, pretty much all of the state of Nevada, large chunks of Utah, pretty decent chunks of Arizona, New Mexico, extreme western Texas, and parts of California. Now, I do want to be clear that a lot of the U.S. is very, very, very arid, and it doesn't meet the textbook scientific definition of a desert, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to be bone dry, especially if the Google car came through during the dry season or when there was a drought. So you could be looking at a desolate, arid landscape and think you're in one of these quote-unquote deserts in here, and you're not. You could be in the Dakotas or Nebraska or parts of Colorado or what have you. So, just by way of example, here's what some of America's desert landscapes look like. And if this ever loads, here we go. This is down the road from Tucson, and it's pretty typically what you expect a desert to look like, although with some greenery and vegetation. So that's one example. And then here we are in Death Valley, California, where rainfall is measured in fractions of an inch. So just utterly bone dry. And then here's another example of a desert in Utah. So with this in mind, if you see a desert landscape, you are, beyond all shadow of a doubt, west of the Mississippi River, which is right here. And in fact, you're probably even further west than that, kind of west of this imaginary line, kind of along the western border of Texas. And you're pretty much south of this line, south of Oregon. Now, like I said, that's only the most general of general ideas. Like I said, you could have just happened upon a dry area. There are parts of the Great Plains, which I'm going to talk about in my next video, that can get pretty dry too. There are areas around parts of California, LA and San Diego in particular, that are pretty arid, but don't meet the textbook definition of a desert. But in a general sense, if you see a dry climate, you're hundreds of miles west of the Mississippi and almost certainly south of Portland. And really, unless and until you get a better feel for what American deserts look like, it's about going to be the best you can possibly do. So this may not be too awfully helpful, but it's about the best I can give you right now, and I hope this is helpful. Check out my links in description for other helpful Geoguessr tips videos for finding your way around the United States, and we'll see you next time.